here, and today I'm going to talk about my X-Wing collection. The jumbled mess you see before you is actually surprisingly well laid out. What I've done is I've separated out invade and focus tokens, all the numbers, upgrade cards, etc., all into their own little bags. This way, when I transport them and I go to play a game, I know exactly where everything is and where I've got to go for it. I actually have two types of X-Wing starter sets. The original from Fantasy Flight Games, and of course the update Force Awakens one. With the Force Awakens, what they've done is they've changed a few things slightly, rules wise. So the best thing to do is to use the updated Force Awakens rulebooks instead. The references are better and they talk about more things than the originals did because they take into account the 7 waves that came prior. Not only that, but you have two different types of damage cards now. You've got old and you've got new. I of course prefer to use the new ones, and the new ones are probably what you should go with because the new ones, they take into account the way that, what's the best way for me to describe this? Okay, on the old cards you could have damage results applied from a critical, which didn't actually affect the ship they were applied to. What the new ones do is they streamline the process. All ships will suffer equally from the different types of damage caused. It is preferable to use these, and I think most tournaments will swap to them in the near future. With the fleets themselves, what I've done is I've actually sprayed the bases. This is so they show up nice and easily on the camera, so that whenever I do a battle report, it's nice and easy to see what I'm actually doing. You can see exactly where the base begins and ends because they're bright green in the case of the Empire, bright red in the case of the Rebels, and I'm thinking an orange or a brown for Scum and Villainy, but I haven't decided yet. There was nothing special to it, no 3D printing, anything like that. All I did was went and bought a couple of Tamiya spray cans from the local hobby shop and sprayed them with those. The cans do take a while to dry, so if you do this, don't try and put your cards back on the bases straight away. Let them dry for a little while. On top of that, these measuring tokens will be replaced by nice bright acrylic ones shortly. Actually, I don't think I ordered a bright coloured acrylic, but it's been a while since I ordered. When that comes in, I'll actually do up another video and show the figure case I also bought, designed to match all these different fighters in the range. Speaking of that, the fighters in the range include a Y-Wing, 2 B-Wings, one of which is from the Rebel Aces along with the A-Wing. We have an X-Wing from the starter set, an X-Wing upgrade. We have a Z95 Headhunter. We have one of the new T-70 X-Wings from the Force Awakens. This one I've actually bothered to repaint, which is something rare for me. Just a quick 15-minute job. And I've actually made Poe Dameron, because that's obviously who I'm going to be flying this X-Wing as the most. When they release the T-70 expansion packs on their own, I'll get more of those. On to the Imperials. I have 2 TIE FOs, 2 TIE Fighters, of course the TIE Interceptors from the Imperial Aces set, Darth Vader's TIE Advanced, and an Imperial Bomber. What I've also done with the colour coding is I've actually colour coded the movement dials as well, so I can easily pick them out. They're also kept in a different bag to what my Rebel ones are. Same thing again with the pilot cards, Rebels in one bag, Imperial Forces in another. I also have held on to over time the expansion packs. When you buy the Rebel Aces, Imperial Aces, you actually get custom missions and all that to come with them. So there's something handy to keep a track of over time, because they are fun missions, even if you do play them rarely. I also like to keep a hold of the different movement for the different units, because sometimes having the quick reference there is pretty awesome. And if my opponent doesn't have a list printed out the way I do, I can always hand them these if they need to know what they're doing with that particular fleet. The game itself is a fat mat from Micro Art Studios, I believe. Pretty good price, $64 Australian I got it for, and I think it's excellent. Excellent quality to them, well worth the price. So I thought I'd just mention that while I'm here. Anyway, this is my X-Wing forces, and next video, like I said, when my figure case rocks up for my X-Wing, I'll actually grab them all out. We'll get in close, have a good look at the fighters, and we'll stack them in the case and review the case. See you all next time.